Hello guys, welcome back to the next tutorial. In this one, this is just a special one and a quick one. So what we're gonna see is the way we iterate over the list, we can actually iterate over multiple lists at the same time. And it's kind of common as well. And it's I don't know if is there in a lot of other languages, but it's really kind of great feature in Python. So let's talk about it. So let's define a list, which is I'm gonna say list one, and I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, and let's say list two, and let's give it maybe 6, 7, 8. You know what? Let's define it with a different length. So 20, 30, and 40. Just making the length different. So now I have two lists, and I want to iterate over both the lists, right, at the same time. So let's do that. For A and B. So to iterate over one list, we have to define one iterator, the variable. And so basically, because we want to iterate over two lists at the same time, I'm defining two iterators the way we did in dictionaries. So for A and B in, and now you're gonna see the special built-in function zip, and we're gonna provide both the list. So L1 and L2. So zip is a built-in function, guys, that's available in Python, and that comes handy in this situation. So what it does is it will create the pair of elements when we pass two lists inside it, and it will stop at the end of a shorter list. So if I have the list of different lengths, like this one is 3 and this one is 6, so this is gonna start from the beginning, but it's gonna stop at the end of the shorter list. So it's gonna only work 3 times because it creates the pair, and if it doesn't find the pair for the next items in the shorter list, it just stops at that moment. So this is the feature. And so now let's do that. What we can do is we can just say print A, and then in the next line I can say print B. So what I'm doing here is I'm printing the item from the first list A, and then printing the item from the second list. So let's print it out. Let's run it. There you go. So from the first list it prints 6, then prints 1, and then prints 6 from the second list, then 2, and then 7, and then 3, and then 8, and it stopped after that. So 20, 30, 40 were not printed because the pairs were not there after 3 items, right? So you can play around stuff like if maybe A is greater than B, then print this one, or otherwise then print the B, right? You can do something like this, that if A is greater than B, which means this, if this one, the list 1 first item is greater than list 2 item, then print this, otherwise the list 2 item. So this is just gonna filter out stuff, and it's only printing 6, 7, 8 because all the items in list 2 are greater than the items in list 1. So this is just a small one, and that's what I wanted to show. So this function zip, it can work for, basically it can handle 3 or more lists as well. It's not just limited to 2. You can just play around stuff, put 3 lists, 4 lists, but just remember to put the number of iterators is equal to the number of lists you are putting, so you can access items. And just play around stuff. Let me know if you have any questions, guys. Stay tuned for the next lectures. Thanks for learning this one. Thanks, guys.